Hagen, wake up now!
Oh, what's up?
Don't forget that today you have a tour to some village. Quick, 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 quick!
What village?
Wake up, wake up! Wake up!
Huh? Oh, I forgot that. Yes, aware now. Please turn on your camera. Hi everyone, I'm Dung and my bride is Thanh Phạm. We are filming Sunday tomorrow, so we determined make this video to discover some way to make my Sundays so interesting and meaning. Now, are you ready? I'm ready too. Let's follow me. Hi guys, we are here today in Vạn Phúc Steel Village or Hà Đông Steel Village. It's located in Vạn Phúc World, in 10 km far from Hanoi Center, next to the Nguyễn River. Vạn Phúc is the most beautiful and famous steel weaving village in Vietnam. Experience high no urbanization process. Vạn Phúc Steel Village still retains the typical features of Vietnam's countryside: ancient trees, water wells, and playgrounds. Vạn Phúc Steel had existed thousands of years ago. In the Nguyễn Đài Lạt tree from Khải Định Kinh to Bảo Đại Kinh use Vạn Phúc Steel to sew the traditional clothes. In 1931, Vạn Phúc Steel was introduced to the international market at Marseille Fair and were regained by France as the most sophisticated product of Indochina. In 1958, Vạn Phúc Steel was exported to Interim Aero and so far have gone through many countries around the world. And now, I wouldn't ask you why anymore. I will go in the deep of step to discover this village, right? Let's go! This is one of the four ancient picture workshops of the village. If you visit the village of Vạn Phúc Steel, you should visit the introduction of steel weaving process. It is located at the gate of the village to admire. To more understanding about the skill in Vạn Phúc, I have a conversation with the weaver about the process of processing a skill product traditions in the village of Vạn Phúc Steel. She says, after the steel was released, cocooning, the artisans mature the quantity cocoons to take the first step, pour the cocoon Previously, this process was made by hand. However, today was made by machines. Finishing the compost, the long steel will be straightened and introduce the second straightened skill test. However, this is must to do the manually to avoid triangling in the reel. Next step. Norm the transitions as the arranger on territory and of course on the loom. In here, there always a person to transition to so that they can detect any technical errors. The next step is to connect. This is the most important. It requires people to have experience, skillful, meticulous, because the small mistake of these transitions when weaving will damage the whole skill. After that, skilled female will introduce into the weaving machine. Here, the weaver also have to be on duty 24 per 24 hours to detect the errors or relay stick at need. After about 2 and 3 days of weaving, The steel length of about 45 to 50 meters will be removed and put to dye. Next, steel is washed. Then the weaver will perform the drying process. Previously, weather conditions are favorable. There are more spaces. The steel to dry out in the sun. In order to avoid interpretation, Vạn steel is often in print brand name Vạn steel on the edge. It's not difficult to recognize the village on the banks of Nhuệ River, with the main gate bearing the words Vạn Phúc Village, which is now more spacious to welcome tourists to visit. However, this village still retains the traditional features of the countryside of Vietnam. In addition to exporting the products of steel weaving, you can easily choose the product from the steel showroom and buy products. And here, one of the famous address is the steel weaving workshop of artist Triệu Văn Mão, the Vạn Xuân Steel Shop. If you feel in Vạn Xuân store, the choice is limited. Don't worry. Now, I will take you to the Heaven of Steel. When we visit Vạn Phúc Market, where you can have many choice of products you like most, in here have many interesting products and colorful. It's so stunning everywhere in the market. Visitors foreigners are also very interested in their products. It comes here in the festival. Tourists can participate in the traditional festivals. For games, discover the customs of the village people. This is a chance for international friends to know about the traditional, more understand about Vietnam people, and promote the image of Vietnam in the international arena. I hope that my video brings to everyone a Sunday interesting, useful, and learning. If you like my video and want to me discover other villages in Vietnam, please comment below. And now, goodbye and see you again in my next video.
Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see